Hello, you. It's me. And I'm really tired of being political. But I'm listening to this report about this suspect. I don't know his name. Who no one cares. He tried to assassinate former President Trump. So this is This is a second attempt on his life. Few questions I have, though. They are claiming that it was possible he was waiting 12 hours around the golf course for Trump. Why? The playing golf wasn't planned. It was like a last minute thing. Oh, hey, let's go play some golf. And so they did. So now my question is, who made that suggestion? Because that could be a very suspicious person. And I am not I'm not one who likes conspiracy theories and all that. I mean, sometimes they can be interesting. But this is very suspicious. Something is very weird here. This is the only president that I could see that's had 2 attempts on his life. Especially since they're like one right after the other practically. The security isn't doing what they're supposed to do. But another thing that they're not mentioning is this golf course. I think it belongs to Trump. I think it's his property. So why aren't they securing the perimeter of his property? Regardless of whether he is president again or not, he is a former president, and former presidents always have security. So what is going on? 2 attempts on his life now, and they keep painting these weird pictures. Oh, this guy is a really good guy and he's really loving and caring, except that he was waiting 12 hours outside of Trump's owned golf course to try and kill him. Where does any of that make sense? It really makes me think that maybe those conspiracy theories about, Democrats wanting to get rid of Trump really bad. I mean, they have done so much to try to get rid of him. They've impeached him. They've indicted him on ridiculous things that have nothing to do with his presidency. Why was he indicted for 34 counts of he paid some porn star to have sex? What does that have to do with anything? None of this makes sense. You try to ask him, ask the lawyers, what was the indictment for? What was it for? They never give you a straight answer. Nothing is ever a straight answer. If I were Trump, I would be so frustrated and so annoyed. And hopefully, this not only fuels his reason for wanting to become president again, but fuels other people to see something isn't right here. Something isn't right. I mean, if you've seen that Harris interview, the original one plus the one that they chopped up, I mean, she's just talking nonsense. It takes her like 10 minutes to get to the question. She's so sketchy. I don't know. There's something about her that's just not right. And you can see it in what she says. You can see it in all the hypocrisy where she says, oh no, we're getting rid of guns. Oh no, you should have guns. No, everything. She goes back and forth on everything. And it just seems like she's going to lie and do everything she can to get the presidency, and then she's going to flip it on everybody. She's just not, politicians will be politicians. But Trump is not a politician, which is probably why they're scared of him. Because he has no reason to be president except for wanting to help the country get better. I mean, really think about it. He doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the prestige. He doesn't need the popularity. He's Trump. When he was president, he took $1. That was his pay, because that's not what he was there for. Now, you may not agree with all his policies. I don't agree with all his policies. But he's there for a different reason. He wants to be president again, not because he wants to brag and be rich. He's already that. What motive does he have for being president except for, well, one, he showed Obama, I can be president. But beyond that, what motive does he have to become president? I think it's honestly just to help the country run better. Maybe put some policies in place to make things better than what they are now. Because certainly Biden didn't do that. Or Harris. The country is piss poor, and nobody cares about the U.S. They laugh at us. And I think with Trump, his first run as president I thought was really pretty good. Why wouldn't his second one be? Especially now when we need it the most. I don't know. It's all very suspicious. I don't like it. The election in 2020 was also very suspicious. The Democrats seem to be pulling so much crap and lying and painting a picture of Trump that he just isn't. He's not the best speaker. I agree with you on that. I don't agree with all his policies. I can agree with you on that. But is he Hitler? No. Does he hate black people? No. He's not like that. He's got an award from the, is it the NAACP? Something like that. Which is a black-run organization for helping black youth. It was around 80-something. Why would he have received that if he hated black people? None of it makes any sense. He supported the LGBTQIA plus community. He supported their right to marry. He was the first president who ever supported people's right to marry same-sex couples. I don't understand where all the anger and hatred comes from, except for lies that the Democratic Party has pushed through that are just not true. I'm not saying, once again, that Trump is perfect, that he's like, the hero, the golden egg that everybody is searching for. No man is perfect. But I think he still would be really good for our country. And it's a little scary that a second assassination attempt has occurred. I don't want to see him die. Heck, I wouldn't want to see Harris or Biden pass away either. I wouldn't want them to get assassinated. I think that's not playing very fair. But something is amiss, and we need to pay attention, regardless of where you stand on politics. Something is wrong. And we may never know, just because in politics they hide a lot of things. We may never know till maybe 50 years, 100 years from now. I hope someday we do, though. But if I were Trump, he's a man. He stands strong. And that makes me, that's a leader, quite frankly. That's what a leader does. And I think he makes a good leader. But man, could you imagine being Trump right now? And knowing that there's so many people against you that are pushing through lies and deceit so harsh that now they're trying to kill you. It's crazy. I hope he doesn't give up. I hope he keeps going. And I hope he hires a lot more security, because the Secret Service, they don't seem to be doing their job. I mean, how do you not guard the parameters of his home? Come on. Anyway, it's aggravating, but that's all I gotta say.